In this video, I'm going to show you how to buy a brand new house on a homestead with some land with no money down. I've been a real estate broker for 10 years, and I know when you heard me say no money down, you heard I don't need no cash, but that's not what I said. You will absolutely need some cash, and my recommendation is that you have access to about $10,000 because you're going to probably end up needing to move away from where you are in order to find this property. Ultimately, you will benefit from the help of a licensed real estate professional, but first, let's find the property. So you're going to go to Zillow, you're going to go to Home Type, you're going to deselect all of them and select only the manufactured homes and apply. Then you are going to go to More, and then when it goes down to lot size, you're going to make sure you select a minimum of 1 acre and then apply. Now we're going to look for the ugliest, cheapest property that we can find, and we don't care where it's located. The results are going to come up over here, but you're going to sort from lowest to highest. Now, you're looking for the cheapest property that's in a location that's close to where you wouldn't mind being, and you're paying special attention to how long they've been on Zillow. We are not looking for cute and pretty. We're looking for ugly and dirty. All right, here's a couple. There's one in Pine Knot, Kentucky, but then there's one here in my home state of Tennessee, so that's the one I'm going to click on. There's 2 websites that we're about to check before we get too deep into this property. Before you ask me to send the link, check out this, screenshot it. It's arcgis.com. This one's a little bit harder, but basically go and Google USDA property eligibility and this site will come up. Do your research. If you can find a better site to check the tornado paths, do it. But this USDA site is going to be where everybody's got to go to check the property to see if it's in an eligible location. All right, so I'm going to paste the address into the search bar, hit search, and it's going to identify the property. But I'm going to have to zoom out. But before I do, I want to see exactly what the legend means. So you see that dark red is an incredible magnitude, devastating, severe, considerable, moderate, and then light. So I'm going to zoom out over here. And as I zoom out, all the little pathway lines are going to show up. So you kind of have to keep an eye on where your property is. And you see it's near this blue line, and that's considerable. And then there's a black line that's light. So it seems like this property is sitting kind of on the inside of 2 paths that aren't so bad. I would do this if I was building a site-built home or a manufactured home, but especially a manufactured home. Before you get too scared and nervous looking at a property, go and look and see how long it's been there. If it's been there since 1968 and it ain't gone nowhere by now, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be all right. Next, I'm going to hop over to that USDA property eligibility site to make sure that this property is located in an eligible area for a USDA loan. Once I did that with that property, I would go find me 4 to 5 more properties and do the same exact due diligence so I have a short list of properties that I could work with. Next, I'm hopping over to Google and I'm searching for We Buy Mobile Homes for Cash, and I'm going to create a short list of people who are willing to come and buy an old mobile home off of my land. All right, now I got 2 lists going. I got a list of properties that already have a manufactured home sitting on them, which means 9 times out of 10, the infrastructure is already in place. Sewer, water, electricity. And it's sitting on some land so that I can start homesteading. The second list is of companies who are willing and able to come buy a mobile home off of my land and move it for me so it doesn't cost me anything. Now it's time to do a little window shopping. So I'm going to go over to Clayton Homes and I'm going to find a manufactured home that I can get straight from the dealer and have put on my land. Now is when I would reach out to somebody like Miss A. Whitehead to see if I can't get approved for a USDA loan. Now, USDA is going to be very sensitive to your debt to income ratio. So when you're looking at these manufactured homes, make sure you look in the lower end of your budget. So now you want to get that pre-approval letter. Once you get that in hand, that's when you want to hire a real estate agent that you can trust that knows the area that you're about to be buying in. They are going to get that property negotiated down to the very bare minimum to make sure that you purchased it at the very lowest price possible. Now, if you are an experienced farmer with 3 years of farming experience and you've been filing your Schedule F for 3 years, there may be another loan that's better for you. So if that's you, drop a comment and I'll do a video for you. Or if you don't qualify for a USDA loan because you make too much money or your debt to income ratio is too high, let me know that in the comments as well. There's another way I've got for you guys to get a property and start homesteading. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.